Hello Cancer, thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome to Tarot Solar Sun Studio. I am Caro. We are going to perform a mid-month reading this time. And this is going to be on love and relationships. Let's see what energies are present at this time when it comes to love and relationships. This is for Cancer consciousness, for the Cancer collective. I'm using the Arrows of Love Tarot. I'm so happy that I'm using this deck this month. It is Sagittarius season, so with the arrow archetype and symbol, it is also very reminds me the Sagittarian energy. So I wanted to see the symbol playing out. Let's see how far we're gonna go, like a Sagittarius energy. Okay, the first message, we have the Tower, disruption. This Tower has come at the first place in one of the readings. In that reading, it has come as a part of a hard emotion, anger, or some kind of a reaction to something. Of course, many of you will be in the excuse me, many of you will be in the holiday season or some preparation, you know, organization it can be. So in a maybe a social setting, there can be some disruptions to your connection, or some display of anger maybe. We have the Lovers, flirtations, excuse me. This has also come a lot in the readings. Flirt cards has come a lot, but it is always setting the aim like higher, and that aim, that expectation, if cannot be met, then starts the disruptions in the soul connections. The dynamic here, I feel it like that. Either one person in the relationship projects maybe this high expectation, the other person cannot be in the place to meet it, so there becomes something like friction. It can be as one scenario. Yeah, and you see the masculine energy again. This has also come in the Capricorn reading, Cancer friends. So I think yes, it was in the Capricorn. If I am not yeah, I recall this now. If I'm not wrong, most probably Capricorn. Okay. So yeah, the masculine energy here, it seems actually they see it as the soul connection. But there is like also some kind of anger associated, which is leading delays. Like sometimes it's like this. For instance, the person in the connection does something. You don't communicate this to them, or but it's like you project that anger, and they are like, what now, you know, what I have done, something like that. There is a scenario like that. Disruption leads to those delays now, and maybe a person acting flirtatious still, and the other person does not felt like understood. They actually want to be seen, heard, like maybe without communicating, you know, they should understand me, they can't, you know, understand this, maybe feminine side things, but the masculine, if not communicated maybe, is having a hard time to understand it. This is one of the scenarios. We have two major arcana here when it comes to love. So the Lovers and the Hangman. Now, Lovers and the Hangman, of course, the Tower is in the beginning, but as the continuity of the reading, the Lovers and the Hangman here is also giving an important message. It talks about some sacrifices in love. Okay, Cancer, sacrifices in love, which may lead to a martyr complex as well. Okay, it can be, okay, I'm making these sacrifices and the other person does not see it, or it's like a person, let's say, had to make a sacrifice again in a connection due to the disruption happening. But this is not like seen, maybe appreciated, or it stays, let's say, one-sided. Okay, and maybe the sacrifice is really a difficult one. It is maybe there's something like a physical danger to it. So the other person though sees it like this is a sacrifice, it shouldn't be a suffering. So here there are some, though these disruptions may lead to delays, yes, but why don't we get some clarification for our cards? Not yet, not yet. Now Cancer, I have made this, I have progressed in the mid-month December readings for signs. I think you are the 9th sign now I am doing this. This is, to me, is one of the most difficult energies has come for your sign. So I do humbly recommend to exercise really caution in the relationships. As a recommendation and advice, refrain from giving very sudden reactions. Though as a Cancer, you will be, I think, observing a lot at first. But I have to tell that without communicating, expressing yourself fully, your counterpart doesn't seem to be like understanding what is really on your head or what is really going on. So this is one thing I think we need to really let's say stress on. Okay, plus another scenario I do feel, now here this Margian Tower, this is actually the cake and the knife is also something sublime. So this also explains, actually it is a bit sublime symbology here, if you can see it, the knife into the cake. So there is also something like actually a physical compatibility as a message. I mean, or a physical tension, okay, around the matters of physical intimacy, physical compatibility, maybe some discovery of some new things in the both idea and the physical level, or a thought emerges, the flirtation, we have this entertaining ideas about things. It gets, let's say, hotter, okay, or there is this kind of idea constructing just let me catch my word, the right English word. The idea of physicality like stays on the level of flirtation. Someone like makes the expectation high and high and high, okay, so which creates that masculine energy to be in its full, let's say, capacity, but then it's like one person like climbs too high and the other one is like not able to, not in the state of like reaching that. So the reading by symbology also speaks to me like you are very much getting there so fast, so quick, but there are some maybe first sacrifices I have to do, or there can be some disruptions also happening. You get there so quickly without looking at me like how I am actually doing the person as the person staying on the back. Okay, there is also this type of message as well. So I want to see that now. Actually, I want to clarify each card. Let me see that Lovers. Okay, let's see that Lovers energy. What is going to come out of it? It looks very intense from here. We have also, oh, okay, so there is a risk of separation here, sadness, missing you, or we have a couple here who is separated by distance. They are thinking about each other, they are yearning for each other, they are longing for each other. Maybe there is a long distance connection. Someone like maybe platonically into someone. They are unsure about the future, the sacrifices they will be making. But with this maybe instant rise in the energy, they are like wondering if this is going to lead to separation, if the sacrifices cannot be made. So again, stays in the flirtation level. Let's see the Hangman situation there. Or no, let's I want to see the masculine energy in this. Oh, they actually want the happiness, they want the expansion, they want the joy, they want the oneness, they want to enjoy. Paradise card. This is more about the connection hasn't been like so much. Yes, it has been entertained in the flirtation and intimacy level and enjoying each other, but you know, when it comes to what relationships, you know, requires, what relationships like build up, and actually it hasn't been given that much of thought. So maybe there are some different considerations at this level. Cancer, maybe you with this Hangman energy, is a Pisces card. We have Aries, Gemini. Okay, so there is a stillness here, like there is like a more slow energy on your part. I feel like if something has been like in constant movement and distraction, it can be also your call maybe to slow down a bit, like making a space, holding a space for stillness in the connection, and appreciating maybe a present moment, and you want to find some peace and quiet in it. I see you need some self-reflection. Otherwise, if there is an anger or a reaction coming from your side, you don't want to lose yourself into this. So the Hangman energy with the delays can also bring disconnection actually to reconnect. Okay, with the person. Let me get what the future energy holds with the oracles. This can be also like, for instance, you are planning something, but with the latest news, the plans are changing, the counterpart trying to keep the energy moving, but they cannot maybe make the necessary also sacrifice in order to eliminate the disruption. They may have some obligations to follow. So there is a love potential still existing in the connection. There are invitations are being made, but then again the anticipation again rises. Some past love or past associations or some memories get in. Maybe this person is from a past lifetime or past love. Oh no, it can be also some secret lover entering in. Oh, Okay, the person you may be engaging, there is a backside of the story, but this is on a later progress, I think. Maybe the appearance of a past love, like for instance in the holiday season, you know, a past love reaches out. Maybe this is your past love or their past love, and they come as the secret lover, Cancer. Like there is someone at the other end of the connection. Maybe this is the disruption itself. Okay, so maybe it's all, of course a problem when you want two things, but I mean they can be serious with you, yes, but there is also a soft spot maybe in them with regards to this past love now coming as a secret lover. Maybe you were like organizing this big vacation at the beach or somewhere seaside, one side expecting too much, and well, making other to make a choice, once listening to their feelings, and the other person maybe finally can't make a decision, or this hangman is also like one is just disappearing for that stillness, but in the modern term it can be also getting ghosted, hangman, and the getting ghosted here is actually also resonates. So okay, we have found that secret lover in the mixture. Yes, the unsurety of the feature and the disruption they bring. Well, again, it's that story, you know, one needs to understand the two things cannot be at the same time. There needs to be a choice. There needs to be yes, some sacrifices needs to be made there, and a person needs to approach their connection intentional, not like I intend this, I intend that, and I intend this, and I intend that, you know, like an intentional one. So directional, yes. Some situations that may rise at this time, Cancel, potentially here in the cards. Thank you so much for connecting with me. Yes, exercise caution in this, Cancer, at this time. Plus I also want to mention one thing, for those who already knows, that's perfect, then you have watched me in my daily readings, but for those who doesn't, I am launching a snail mail envelope tarot reading project. I am preparing you with envelopes, cards in them with special cards and stationery gifts, and I delivered you a handwritten mail, sorry, letter, not a mail. This is not a digital thing, it's a snail mail project. And this is a project which is very close to my heart. If you would like to gift something to yourself or someone that you know but who is, you know, comfortable with this things, this kind of, you know, esoteric tools, let's say, hopefully you can participate to this project, Cancer. I am really excited for this. Hopefully I will connect many of you. Here I am adding a video as an end screen element. You can watch this video and see how we do and perform this project. And in that video's comment section, you can also read its details. It is just for me one of the best things I can offer to my coherence, because it is a really soul and heart work, and hopefully we can see people participating in this. Thank you so much for tuning in. Take good care, Cancer friends. Bye bye.